First Alert Weather with Madeline Parker is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
All right, taking a look at your weather headlines for this afternoon. We're going to be warming up in the afternoons over the next couple of days, which is going to be helpful, especially because we're tracking a chance for some light mixed precipitation tomorrow. And we're going to be seeing above freezing temperatures mostly in the afternoons. It's going to be continuing throughout the week. So let's go ahead and take a look at Futurecast. And the first thing you notice when you look at Futurecast is no freezing line. We are looking at above freezing temperatures this afternoon going into this evening, which is really going to help with some of that melting that we really need to get rid of some of this snow and ice that is still sticking around on the ground. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this evening. Now a few places are going to start to get a little bit below freezing after that sun sets. Clouds are going to help us out a little bit, but it is still going to be a little bit chilly in some areas, and because of the melting there could be a few slick spots overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Now I'm fast forwarding a little bit because it's going to be mostly dry in the early morning hours, but as we start to get into the late morning, we're going to be seeing this mixed precipitation starting to pop up. Now with this, there is a chance we could be seeing some light showers. There could be some light freezing rain mixing into it and a little bit of some snow showers, potentially some sleet as well. The good news, the freezing line is nowhere near us, so we're going to be above freezing at this point. So temperatures are going to be not conducive for frozen precipitation, so it's going to melt pretty quickly. That doesn't mean there's not going to be any slick spots on the roads, but it is going to be really diminishing that risk as we head into the afternoon. Seeing around noon, still seeing a few light showers. Things start to move to the south around 3 o'clock, and we also have this nice breeze that's going to help with some evaporation as well. As we get into the evening hours, we see that front pushing through, which could release a few light snow flurries as we head into the overnight hours, but again, not expecting anything that's going to be producing anything huge, not a huge impact there. And then looking at cloudy skies to start out your Wednesday morning before things warm up a little bit, but still going to be one of our coldest days on Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening. So for today, we're going to be seeing temperatures getting into the low 40s and upper 30s. So definitely going to be seeing a little bit of melting today. Going to be a nice change of pace after those below freezing temperatures for several weeks. And then as we get into this evening, temperatures are going to gradually decrease, getting into the low 30s by later on tonight. For tomorrow, temperatures are going to be in the upper 20s, so just slightly below freezing, but then we'll be warming up into the afternoon. So again, chance for some mixed precipitation tomorrow, mainly very light, not expecting a huge impact, but you could see a few slick spots on the roadways. Temperatures going to be a little bit colder by Wednesday as they drop into the low 30s, and then we're going to see that warm up heading our way. Upper 30s by Thursday afternoon, and I can't believe I'm saying this, 50s by Friday with lots of sunshine. The weekend's going to be pretty nice too in the mid 40s and low 50s before things start to warm up even more by next week.